I disappeared. So did Mojo, and he came back.
And Skelect is back.
It's Mojo? Loco? But go, go, go. Yay. Thank you, Yogi.
Oh my god, there's Yogi.
Ah.
I've been looking all over for him since last week.
Then there's Boo Boo. We have Yogi and Boo Boo. Now we have Skeletor and Mojo. And where's my good friend Ed at?
Oh no. He might be able to get into the studio, but Ed is not coming in here.
Oh, you're from your house. No studio today?
No, because of, especially with it being a video and everything, I'd prefer the stronger signal.
Oh, I see. I get you now. I understand.
Do you see ICP?
Insane Clown Posse?
Yes, who started up the Juggalo wrestling again. You can catch that on YouTube.
How about that? Juggalos are back. Whoop whoop. Well, wait a minute. That's Superhuman. Wrong one.
View all. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, yep. Juggalo Championship Wrestling Lunacy is what their new show is called.
Well, whoop. Here's a question. I'm trying to get their name.
And get this.
Yes?
Our good friend Willie Mack is the Juggalo Championship Wrestling champion.
Whoop whoop. All right. Okay, it's Violent J and what? I'm sorry. What's the other one's name?
Raro Raggy. Raggy Two Dope.
Yeah, Shaggy Two Dope. I heard that they were beefing over money.
I don't know if I saw Shaggy on the episode I saw. I do think I definitely saw Violent J though.
Is Violent J gonna be wrestling?
I don't think so.
I
don't know yet.
I saw him.
Their champions are two clowns.
Oh, because I saw Violent J in MLW in the Battle Royal, and he didn't look so well. He needed the rope to help him get up. I guess a little bit too big.
Yes, lunacy.
Very lunacy. Just like Sativa Sunrise, but that got a big positive rating from one of our fans and listeners.
Yes, I guess of all the characters, they really seem to like Yogi and Boo Boo. Which I've never had a problem with Yogi or Boo Boo.
Yeah. They came to save the day. Might I say, probably the MVP was ST with all the slime.
Oh my gosh.
It was so wonderful that Aaron had to laugh out loud.
And then, I hate saying this, but SP's out in the studio. So I guess I'm safe to say it. SP got himself slimed, I think, to protect Boo Boo from saying, I don't, you know.
Well, there's no slime button here, so it doesn't really matter. So we can go ahead and say, I don't know. Doesn't, see? Nothing.
Yes, well, that's what he said,
and what about Aaron?
He stopped Boo Boo from saying it, so I thought that was very kind of him.
And not to mention, what about Aaron wearing the shower cap, helping Vlob out?
Yes, because of. Wait a minute.
Hmm?
That all happened because Aaron was trying to make me get slimed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And we all
And I
know
told
how.
him, good luck with that. And he
Hmm.
didn't think that it would happen, but time limit went off, and I did not budge.
Ah. Yes, slime doesn't go well with chimp fur. It's hard to get out.
I don't know what kind of party I was at, but I had to brush off some cannabis off of my fur today.
Hmm. Maybe somebody was smoking cannabis on you. Maybe it was grape ape.
Grape ape, grape ape.
Wow. That's a big flick of cannabis that he dumped on you then.
The thing was, it wasn't ashes. It was, oh, everything's coming back to Mojo now.
Hmm. Do tell.
It was a big ape chimp reunion and everything. And we were like, we must smoke the biggest blunt ever.
And did grape ape do it?
Yes, it was, in fact, Skeletor. We had Grape Ape, the one rolling it.
Oh my goodness.
And so, of course, you could have probably made a good 10 joints out of what he spilled when rolling that.
Hmm. When it
And so
comes,
that's perhaps where it got in Mojo's fur,
wow. When it
the
comes to
hair
rolling
on Mojo's head.
on Mojo's head, when it comes to rolling blunts, he doesn't roll papers. Grape ape rolls bed sheets and rugs, area rugs, that is. Mojo's taking a hit right now, like Sunday morning. Well, yeah. Why do I sound like
Easy, easy like Sunday morning.
indeed? This is the
But not
pregame of
easy like what Wiz wrote on a piece of paper.
hmm. G. Do we call him Jeezy or Jeezy E? G Wizzy?
He's G Wiz.
Ah,
We
but
call Aaron Easy E.
oh, Aaron's Easy E. Why does he call you Easy E? I'm sorry. Why
Because
does
of
he
the
call Aaron Easy
fandom.
E?
Because I've always been a big fan, and then think about it, what Aaron's last name is.
Hmm. Easy Aaron. I mean, Easy England. Oh, I got it. That's where he got the E from. I gotcha. And Aaron's a
Easy
big Easy
come,
E.
easy go.
Wow. Look at the flame.
In the eternal flame.
Hmm. I have to say, yes, I will talk about it. One thing Dirk doesn't get is that when it comes to AEW, if Nigel McGuinness was still going to wrestle, why not have him win the contract in the Battle Royal at All In? Then challenge Brian Danielson. But he came on the show, has a contract. I'll wrestle Brian Danielson at Grand Slam.
Well, maybe because he knew he could just do that, evidently.
That's all he did.
And they just kept on talking about how, well, nobody's seen him since the pay per view. And will he even show up to face Nigel McInnes? Will he show up at all?
Yeah, I think he will. Don't get me wrong. It is gonna be a good match. Just didn't like how the way they got there. That's all. I mean that England pop crowd would have really popped if Nigel won that battle royal. That would have been a sweet moment.
Too sweet.
And then we had Moxley says, "Well, Brian Danielson's not gonna be there, so how about Darby and I? We fight for his spot, the #1 spot."
#1 stunner.
I thought for sure that Moxley was gonna win, but now I'm not so sure because Wrestle Dream takes place in Washington. Guess who's from there? Brian Danielson and Darby Allin, the great state of Washington. Who best to take the belt off him than Darby Allin?
Darby.
Darby. Yeah. Why do I sound like Big Boss from Cops? Yeah. Berserko.
Popeyes. Yeah.
Berserko. Oh, wait, sorry. Flashback. Or Quackpot from Donna Saucers. But anyway, I just thought that's pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the music.
Well, I was caught up in the violence of myself. I won't deny it. Bottled up, couldn't confide, and I stepped away from the game, went silent. Calling out for help from the rafters. Hung my head, you know what comes after. It's a sad confliction, chained onto your own contradictions.
Arrested Youth.
Oh, rest in peace to Mufasa and Darth Vader.
Yes, James L. Jones, the great. 93 years old. All right,
Oh, and you can't forget Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams, Sandlot.
Yep.
Fences. Go watch that. That's pretty good.
Hey, oh, you mean George. Yes,
George.
me and George played ball back in the day. When they were going, but that ball had Babe Ruth's signature.
That's okay. Take it.
And then he had like the whole New York Killers Row on the baseball.
Yeah.
Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth.
I love how the kids try to get that ball from the beast or the monster. And every time they would always fail. Then they had that great chase scene with the with the English Mastiff chasing them.
Beast.
Yeah, come to find out his name is really Hercules. 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 He lived to be 199 years old. Well, dog years, that is. I like this video because it has snakes in it. Reminds me of Snake Way. What make Mojo pick this song?
And we're not talking Rush.
And we're not in the rush. What make Mojo pick this song?
Well, I've always liked it Arrested Youth, and this was his newest song.
Ah. So because he was an arrested youth, he was put into arrested development.
Oh no, those are two
Oh.
totally different groups.
Oh, right. James McCartney. I'm
Yes,
yo.
that McCartney,
Ah,
son of Beatle Paul McCartney.
I'm yours. I'm really not, but you know.
Yes, and this was produced, and I don't know if he sings on it too, but of produced by Sean Lennon,
Oh, wow.
son of other Beatle John Lennon.
Yes. And strangely enough, he looks like Aaron England when he puts on the glasses with the long hair.
Oh, Sean.
No, John.
Oh, I would say that Aaron looks like John, not the other way around.
Ah, you know. I got you.
You have to go with who was the original.
Yes, John Lennon. Looks like Aaron England.
Oh no, it's the other way around, Skelect.
Oh, right.
That Aaron looks like John because John was the predecessor and John came before.
Nah, I got you. It looks like, yeah, the Beatles Lennon. I'll just say that.
Juice.
I
What did you
like,
say the name of that group was?
um, the Beatles.
Juice.
Oh, that's a good movie. Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
That was a good. I like that movie too. Even though a lot of people didn't, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I thought it had a slow start, but once it got into things and Beetlejuice was more of the once Beetlejuice came into the Beetlejuice movie,
Right?
things seemed to really pick up and everything. I thought Michael Keaton is as good as he's ever been.
Yes. But
Like
John,
he was definitely the best. I thought part of that whole thing. But I was saying to Julie Bubbles that I thought if Beetlejuice, the original, is an A,
right?
I graded Beetlejuice as either a B minus or a C plus.
Yeah. Because I know Fatty 316 and John Crosser said they didn't like it. They said it was all over the place. I said that's
That's what
fair
I
enough.
got from a lot of people is that it seemed like there was too many, like everybody needed their own little storyline that was going on the whole time.
Yes. But I gotta say, I did pop at the beginning when I saw Danny DeVito.
Oh yes, I thought that was pretty cool. I turned to Julie Bubbles and I was like before he turned around even, I was like, is that DeVito?
Yeah.
And sure as shit, when he turned around, I was like, that's DeVito.
Yeah, that's DeVito. I also like Monica when she stapled herself back together.
Monica Bellucci.
Yes, that Italian name, Bellucci. Not John Belushi, but Monica Bellucci. I thought she could have had more parts in that movie. That's just me.
Oh shit.
What's that? I heard a bang.
Raz just knocked the water bottle. It's a big squirt bottle.
Uh oh.
Like,
Hmm.
and Raz just knocked it down onto the floor.
I know
But
what
to
you
be
did.
fair, it was on his little mini cat tree.
I know what you're trying to do, Raz. I know why you knocked down that squirt bottle. Not for this.
Oh, and now he's getting attacked by the maniac.
Well, we're what? That would be great, but we're still at Madonna.
That's right. Mad Donna.
Michigan's own Madonna. Aaron's got to be proud of that one.
Man, I was picking up Brandon from high school,
Yeah?
and this one kid came out. He's wearing this white shirt.
Not me.
It has Dennis Rodman on it, and the jersey that Dennis Rodman's wearing says Worm on it.
Sweet.
I was like, oh my gosh, Julie Bubbles, you have to check out that kid's shirt. That shirt is just amazing.
I want that shirt.
So, do you know why Dirk picked this?
Yeah. For some reason, he wanted to represent Michigan. And since Madonna's from Michigan, why not? Detroit, Michigan, that is. And besides, he thought Madonna in concert was pretty good. And those crowd going crazy for Madonna. That just adds to the excitement. I did like the fact that Cyndi Lauper gave props to Madonna. Considering people would say Madonna was stealing from Cyndi Lauper's style when it comes to clothes. And Madonna said, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, the Valley Girl look. I remember that. But nothing matched. But Madonna pulls it off.
Oh. Guitar solo.
And the crowd's yelling. They're going crazy.
A young Madonna.
Yes, young indeed. Is Aaron playing that guitar?
No.
Ah.
The guy's hair is way too short.
Ah. All over the body. I think a lot of guys wanted to be all over Madonna's body back then.
But one living legend that we were just talking about may have been all over that body.
Huh.
He may have wormed himself in there.
Oh, that's right. Oh. This is for you, Taz.
Oh, he looks like he's plotting.
Uh-oh.
Raz, he's behind you, Raz. Raz is too busy cleaning himself to realize that Taz is behind him and plotting. Oh, I think he sees him.
There you go.
But then he got an itch. And now he's back to cleaning. Oh, but then a truck goes by and it totally makes Taz look out the window. Instead, like, what was that?
Watch out. Watch out, Raz. Taz is a maniac.
And Razzle is a dazzler.
Yes. It's flash dance. Let's see the water scene. It's hard to pass up this classic. That's why Dirk picked it.
I thought it was probably because of some kind of Taz antics.
No, that too. Taz kind of first forced Dirk's hand also. Because he's a maniac. Oh, we got breakdancing. Backspin.
Or the feet.
That's where dancing movies got big. You had flash dance, dirty dancing, footloose, breaking.
It's got to be footloose.
I gotta say, why did they have to kill Bob? I like Bob from Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that seemed unnecessary.
Yeah, Bob was the man, or demon, or ghost, or you know.
I did think that it was kind of cool, though, at the end. They were like dedicated to Bob.
Yes, that was funny. Oh,
Whoa.
I forgot how good her body looked.
Look at that steam.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. I remember in
Pointing
elementary
our
school.
ones to the sky for the original tribal chief.
There you go. Yeah, dedicated to Bob.
Cause there's been a change.
Yes.
There's been a change of heart.
Like Skelectors change your heart. The Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. But awesome.
What's this button do?
There it does.
Mojo might want to do a cover of this.
Ah, that would be great to hear.
So after work, Mojo and Julie Bubbles went to see Heavy Metal Joe.
Ah, how's he doing?
Not so good because of both his parents. Like, it's usually the kids that move back home.
Right?
He had the opposite happen.
Oh.
So he has both his parents who were separated decide that they were moving back in.
Oh. Huh. Moving back in together with Heavy Metal Joe.
And his wife.
And his wife. Oh.
So, yeah,
that could be weird. Interesting.
And Joe really would like his garage back, but because of his mom deciding to that she's gonna move back in. It's basically become a storage, and he's now like set it up so that he can try to do a garage sale
Oh, okay.
and try to get it back. But he used to have parties there because of he's got a pool table and an area set up for the Sins of Hate band.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a problem. Maybe he could.
Change. There's been a change of heart.
Yes. Maybe Heavy Metal Joe can rock out in the studio.
He actually recorded the official Deaf Moon song in the studio.
Oh, that'll work.
Yes, I think Joe's done 2 tracks so far at the Mentis Fist Recording Studios, Milan, Michigan.
Fist.
Mentis Fist!
It's his fist.
More guitar solos for your mind.
Backstreet Records. God, stop. My phone. There we go. Has a mind of its own.
Boom, boom, and back again.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Detroit represent. Michigan represent. No, I can't feel you. Takes me back to the summer of 1998 when this first came out. Dr. Doolittle, the movie. That was a funny movie.
Ooh.
I wonder if that hawk is from Ohio. A red-tailed hawk. They're around in Cincinnati. I did see part of Queen of the Damned when she was in that movie as a vampire.
Yes, it made me go. She left us in her prime,
She did.
and it makes me wonder of other stars in that same time
Hmm.
if her and say Left Eye were both still here, would certain other artists have been as big as they were?
Hmm. I still have
Because like you just said about the Queen of the Damned,
right.
I have to get up and destroy a kitten.
Hey, that Raz is a Taz destroying things.
It's the Maniac.
Of course. We're trying to watch Aaliyah, Taz. You're messing us up. Don't make me call Ed. That's right, Taz. You're being naughty, naughty.
Jail. Yeah, Kitty's in jail.
There he is. It's Ed.
How did Ed get in here?
Hey,
I had
Ed.
my ways.
I haven't. Hey, Ed. How would you like to be my Skelect?
I don't know if Double D would like that.
Oh. Well, since you're there, why don't you give SP a hug? Not a headbutt, a hug.
Exit to the studio.
There we go. Now back to the Aaliyah dancing. Dr. Doolittle. Love that movie.
Yes, and that her role in Queen of the Dam was so iconic that Zelina Vega even did a cosplay dressed
yeah.
up as Aaliyah from Queen of the Dam.
Yes. I had a feeling even if Aaliyah was still around, I still think Beyonce would have been just as big. That's just my take on it. Aaliyah in a dress. And the dancers too.
How old was Aaliyah when the accident happened?
She had to be in her early 20s. Had to be. How old was Aaliyah? Was she 21 or 22? Let me see here.
1979 to 2001.
Yeah, 22. She was 22 when she passed.
Marsh Harbor, the Bahamas.
That's right. She was flying back from making that video.
Wow, that was the day that of her funeral was the last day of August 2001.
That's right. Yep, August 31st, 2001.
Sometimes it's weird to think how long certain artists have been gone from us.
Yeah. I bet Aaliyah's sitting here saying, I'm okay.
But is Anna okay?
Yes. Anna has been okay lately. August 31st. Then 11 days after that, we all know what happened there. 9/11.
Oh, and now I'm on the brink. Hit it, Madeline May.
Yes. This is probably my favorite pick out of all our picks. It feels like I'm lounging on a Saturday afternoon listening to this song. That's what I like about it.
I should have known I'd never feel satisfied. Why my surprise?
There we go. Light it up.
Why am I always standing on the brink of something just out of my reach? I'm standing on the brink of something new that I want. I know that it's almost mine. Yes, something tells me I'll somehow always be standing
Nice,
on the
relaxing.
brink of
Yes.
Almost think hula.
It was like a afternoon delight. And I'm not talking about that song. Yes, hula. We're in Hawaii now. Well, not really. I'm at Snake Way, so you know.
Snake Mountain.
Yes, Snake Mountain. Very soothing song indeed.
And hopefully it will get the jailbird behave, which it's not because he's messing with stuff right outside of the jail. He's
Is he
still causing a ruckus, being a maniac.
in the jail?
Yes. Now Raz is trying to break him out.
You would think of all cats, rats would love him in there.
He sort of looked back at me like, no, I'm not. Oh, he's just attacked Taz's tail.
Oh well, that's the best way to get him. Behind bars.
Now Taz was trying to get at him and Raz walked away.
That was a cheap shot, Raz, but I like it. Is that why Mojo picked this song? Because it's so soothing?
Very much so.
There you go. And does Mojo have to work another Saturday? That's
Yeah, don't need Raz doing any Panthro stuff.
there we go. How has Panthro been anyway? We haven't heard from him.
Being a usual hooligan.
Or Binks at Midnight. Haven't heard from them either.
They're the downstairs cats.
They're like, nope. We'll let Mojo handle those kittens. We'll be right downstairs. As you can see.
Uh-oh, Taz is being gangster at the top of the list.
Uh-oh. Is that
Raz is making a weird face.
Is that what Taz is saying to Raz? I'm gonna leave you right where you stand. There he is. It's Taz. Bobbing along to the music.
This is actually the Raz.
Oh, Raz. Darn sunglasses. We got the guru and we got the Raz. He's saying, what's going on here? Who's this skeleton person?
Who is this Skeletor?
Yes.
And why did you pick right where you stand?
Well, according to Dirk, he's a big fan of Gangstar. And he also likes Jadakiss also. And it has a great beat by DJ Premier. And it takes me back to 2003 when this first came out.
Dirk Star.
Yes. Yeah, Jadakiss is rapping now. I like Jadakiss too.
Dirk?
Yes, Dirk.
Oh yeah, Dirk is supposed to do a paper, even though there should only be two names in the hat.
Hmm. Well, seeing that Dirk's still at Best Buy, I guess I'll pull a name out of the hat. And where's Muttley? Did he get lost too? He's probably at Best Buy with Dirk trying to convince him to buy something for him. There's the Guru rapping. R.I.P. the Guru.
Insane, crazy, crazy, insane.
You mean Taz?
Of course, Taz.
Ah.
If you hear crazy noises in the background,
Uh-huh.
it's just one of these guys.
Is that Raz?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we go.
Because Taz is still in the slammer.
See, Raz, you get some reprieve there, buddy. You don't have to worry about someone Superfly snooking you on the tail. Look at Raz. His head's sitting there thinking, huh? What is that? I don't know what that is. But I'm just going to chill.
I'm surprised he hasn't moved yet.
He hasn't moved at all.
You're a superstar now, Raz.
Yes. Raz is saying the eyes or the soul. But I'm wearing sunglasses, so there you go, Raz. Yes, okay, that's enough.
Yep. But he stood there for a long time.
Yeah, he was sat there staring for some reason. Oh, yeah. It's a hat. And we got the... Yeah, 2 names left here. Let's see.
Will it be tunes from the Dirk Ages, or will Rocksteady and Bebop be taking out Skeletor?
Yes, indeed. It's tunes from the Dirk Ages.
Which means if there's another one this month, it'll be Rocksteady and
Bebop.
Bebop?
Yes, the Nasty Boys of the Mojo Loco of the Bagogo.
In MoDerk City podcast.
There you go. Well, that show flew on by. Well, we're not done yet. What am I talking about? But yeah, I see what the other critics were saying, but overall, I enjoyed Beetlejuice.
Yes, and I didn't feel like the characters that were played by Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin were actually needed. I don't see what they would have added to that, and I liked the idea of them not being trapped there and them finally being able to go up and move on.
I don't know. I will say I did think Lydia's character was a little weak. You know, she was strong and determined in the first one. I guess in the second one she's more, you know, what's the word for it? Not laid back, but more concerned, I guess. More worried.
Soon I'll be letting out that maniac. Soon.
No, Taz, you can stay in there.
Hell will break loose. Soon.
Oh, speaking of cats.
Will run towards the hill.
I forgot. Speaking of cats, who do the Detroit Lions play today? Let's see.
It's not the Chiefs because that's who the Bengals are playing.
Yeah. Wait, is that a? Oh wow, the Lions have a Monday night football game against the Buccaneers. Wait, no, it's today. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh,
The Buccaneers. Ooh, that's
the Blue Jays beat the Cardinals 7-2.
Papa Dirk won't like that. The battle of
And
the
Minnesota got their butts kicked 11-1 by the Cincinnati Reds.
mm, too bad the season's over and
Tigers
nobody
lost
cares.
4-2.
Yeah, too bad the season's over and nobody cares here. Lions and Buccaneers. Ooh, that's gonna be a rough one. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, does it say where it's going to be at?
Let's see. It looks like it's gonna be here in Detroit.
Well, hopefully that works in the Lions' favor.
Indeed. And no, I have no hope for Cincinnati. I don't think they're beating the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, and what do you think about SP's team against the Vikings?
Hmm. Is it the 49ers or the Chargers? I forgot.
ST is the Chargers.
Oh.
SP is the 49ers.
Ah. Hmm. Oh, that could be a good game.
They're
Well,
only giving San Francisco 4.5.
the way the 49ers played on Monday, they might win this game against Minnesota. Minnesota. Don't you know? The Midwestern accent.
Oh, and the Patriots now get to try to see if they can upset the Seahawks.
Hmm. Oh, we got the Strouds versus the Bears. Strouds.
And the Cowboys against
Ooh.
Bayou Geeks Saints.
Yes. And a special shout out to them because they had to deal with Hurricane Francine down there.
Hey, Joe Mixon
The
in the
Strouds.
Strouds.
The Strouds. Way to go, Bengals. You had to let him go, huh? Way to go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we forgot to say
Oh,
happy.
only 30 carries for 159 yards and a touchdown.
Yes. Only that. But no.
Hey, Joe Mixon, mixing it up with the Strouds.
The Strouds. Watch out
And
for your
Joe Mixon.
watch out for your car. The Strouds may mess it up.
1-0 Bears against the 1-0 Texan
The
Strouds.
Strouds. How funny would it be if the Bears beat the Strouds?
Oh,
Uh,
they probably could have done that, but they sort of got this guy, just one of the best running backs in all of football. And he's mixing it up like he did all those years for Cincinnati.
mm-hmm.
Mr. Joe Mixon.
Mixing it up. You're just mixing it up
For the Texans.
for the Texans.
Do they play in Houston?
Let's see.
Are they
Yes.
the Houston Texans?
Yes, they play in Houston.
Wow! Yow!
Does Taz want to get out? Taz
But
is
he's
saying
a menace to sobriety.
let me out.
Let me out! Let me out!
Funny. I'm not hearing I'm not hearing Raz saying anything about letting him out.
He's like looking at me like, please don't.
Yeah, keep him in there, Mojo.
It's
I
like,
heard
I'm not ready yet.
I heard that meow. Was that Taz?
Yes.
There it is again.
You are awful. You're a foul beast.
What's he doing? Scratching you?
Oh, no. But you cannot take his freedom.
Raz is saying, why not? Go ahead and take his freedom. Everything is a blur. Oh, there we go.
So next week is Tunes from the Dark Ages.
Yes. Tunes from the Dark Ages. Hopefully, Dirk will be here next week.
Dang it, Dirk. Couldn't even come in to do the hat.
Yep. That Best Buy must be really be holding him up.
Hold up. Wait.
Oh yeah, remember how we made fun how modern noise looks like MoDerk noise media?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. Well, on Wednesday, when AEW was going off the air, it said Modern Family. All of a sudden, I saw MoDerk Family.
Yeah, with Bebop and Rocksteady. Tunes from the Dark Ages. Not Sativa Sunrise.
Sativa Sunrise. Thank you, Yogi and Boo Boo, and ST and SP, and Mojo, and Aaron. Oh yeah,
And
Hines. And Hines.
oh yeah, Hines was there.
Hmm. I heard that Charlotte was been sending him some messages.
And that's probably why we haven't seen or heard from Hines.
Hmm. Doesn't Hines like Rhea Ripley too?
Yes, and at one point in time, he liked China.
Ah, there we go. Hines just has to juggle two women. Charlotte and Rhea. Oh, Michigan State's 3-0. That's good.
And that other team must have not been very good at all.
Well, they did win, Michigan.
No, I'm talking about
The Bearcats?
whoever Michigan State played.
Oh, yes.
Must have not been that great.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever heard of them. What that? No, I don't want that. Scores, yeah, I know. Yeah, the Big Ten. There we go. Yes, that's what they're called. Prairie View, A&M.
Oh, and 2 days ago, happy birthday to Scooby Dooby Doo.
Yes, and happy birthday to Smark Wahlberg, Luke Birch, and Matty Ice.
Holy poop.
Yes,
Why don't you just say the whole tits organization?
I would, but it's not Cheese's birthday yet. I forgot they all have birthdays in September. And Dirk feels old because he's 50 now. Ah, there's the timer. Well, that hour flew on by.
I figured it would be. It would have even flew by even more if Dirk had arrived here.
Ah,
Because if we probably would have talked, not only did the music, but probably would have talked a lot about the wrestling, since we're only on for to do our show once in the month.
yeah. But do we really want to talk about the wrestling? We did talk about AEW.
Briefly,
Yeah, briefly, but we did talk about it. And Roman Reigns did come back and help Cody out in that steel cage.
and then they both changed their mind and signed the papers for a tag team match.
Ah, there we go. And isn't Raw
So
going?
we'll get what we want to see, possibly, and I know the crowd's gonna pop for it when Jacob Fatu and Roman get in the ring at the same time.
Indeed. Kind of like Hordak and myself.
Evil.
Evil. And I hear Raw's going back to 2 hours for the time being. I wouldn't
Yes.
mind.
And I'm going to do a quick shout out to Julie Bubbles, Toils and
Yes.
Troubles,
Yes.
Willow Cree, and her friend Delzy, and their little sister they call Riley,
Yes.
and Brandon the Monkey Boy, Razzler the Dazzler,
Mm-hmm.
as the Maniac, the General Sphinx, Major Muse, and that's why they call him Big Papa Dave.
Now, James Earl Jones,
James
the,
Earl
le-
Jones,
the legend himself.
Mr. Darth Vader,
Yes.
Mufasa.
Mufasa. Shout out to Beastman and Evelyn.
Yes. Shout out to the Grease Monkey crew, Alex, Tommy, and Noah. Aaron and Dirk from
Yes.
Tunes from the Dark Ages.
There we go. The Bayou
Shout out
Geek.
to Chris Castro, but not Fatty 316, G Maximus 420, or Maximus G 420. I always get that mixed up.
So do I.
And
Chris
once
Matthews.
again, the man with no name.
And Chris
And
Matthews.
last time I think that I saw him on Bayou Geeks, he was just simply Dirk.
Yes. Just simply Dirk. And now Chris Matthews is part of the Bayou Geek family.
What would you say? The same Chris Matthews from the Chris Matthews Band?
That's the guy. Oh,
Crash into Bayou Geeks. Oh, crash into dirt.
huh. Hey, did you know that Perry Farrell and Dave Navarro got into a fight?
Yes, I heard that it was on Perry's side. Supposedly, they couldn't hear. He couldn't hear himself. He had people heckling from the front saying, "We can't hear you," and everything. And so he got mad at Dave, whereas the whole rest of the band had no idea why he seemed to be going off the deep end.
Hmm. Yeah, why is he blaming Dave? Because they can't hear him?
Well, the side of his side, the singer's side, is
Who, Perry?
yes, that
Ah.
couldn't hear
Hmm.
over the mix was not good.
Oh, I see.
That his vocals were getting drowned out by the rest of the band.
Oh. Hmm. Jane's Addiction. Huh, weird. Yep. Shout out to Kevin Castle and Don Tony. Ooh,
Dark Trez and Baseball Chicky.
not like Mussolini, of course.
And as Skeletor said earlier, Anna is okay.
Yes, and I is okay. Do. Oh, got carried away. Never mind.
Sensible Sam Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
The legend Bishop Anthem, Mr. Bobby
Mm.
Anthem.
Yes. Shout out to Christopher Kane and Kevin Apollo. Oh, gotta clear the throat there. Don't
Let
allergies.
Skeletor clear his throat.
Yeah. Darn allergies. I can't stand it.
He can't stand it. He knows you planned it.
Yes. Shout out to Phil Times from Pro Wrestling Times.
Tie the trademark and fill the promoter.
Awful Wrestling. Marvin the Movie Monster. Kevin the Apollo.
Boxman.
And Mark Wahlberg. Happy birthday, Mark.
And
Hmm.
the Cheese Man.
Cheese.
And don't forget who he be when rapping on the MIC, when playing old Genesis games with me.
What?
Who could it be with all that riz? It's the one they call G Wiz.
Along with Easy E.
Oh, that's Aaron and Dirk from Tunes from the Dirk Ages.
Oh, there you go. Shout out to Joe Punches.
And Joey Numbers. And Heavy Metal Joe. These are the Joes we know. I said, these are the Joes we know.
Yes.
Nasty Leroy and Yuck Nasty. And don't forget that Dogga, baby.
Is it Dogga or Dogger?
It depends on who's saying it.
Oh, well, I'll call him Dogger then, since you call him Dogga. Shout out to Too Sweet Me Bro. Lee Sanders. Spitball Media. With John Draper, Bisha O'Brien.
And
oh, yeah.
the man
Shaheen.
who brings the nuclear heat.
Shaheen. Gareth Nelson and Jock Tastico.
And Mad Max. Beyond Thunderdome.
Yes. Sasha Baron Corbin. MF Spade. And Burbs.
And Randy.
Cousin Randy. Jeff the Redbeard Hughes from the Quit Whining podcast that Dirk and Fatty were on Wednesday night, I believe.
What was that? Repeat that again.
Shout out to the Quit Whining podcast that Dirk and Fatty were on the other night.
And who are the hosts for that?
Eric the Redbeard. He was the former host of the Bayou Geeks. Just Tom and Cody. Cody. His wife, Cody. Shout out to Redbeard.
Maximus G420 and the Chris Matthews Band.
Oh. Shout out to Jeff, Evil Dose.
The Evil Ghost.
Yes. Oh, shout out to Don Reynolds in White Chocolate.
There you go.
Dr. Brian Wright, Black Tea.
The OGMCs.
Yes,
Robert of Blades. And
and the
Jim
mas-
Lucas.
and the master and the ruler, Jim Vicious.
Master and the ruler of the world.
Suplex City
Rest in
Limits.
peace, Sid.
Yes, rest in peace, Sid. Suplex City Limits, which should be starting any minute now, I guess. Or is it noon? Can't remember.
City Limits. It is noon on the YouTubes.
Yeah, right. Noon. Lightning. Shout out to Lightning.
In Thunder, Mira, Mira.
Mira, Mira. Did we get Joe Numbers and Mish?
Oh, good with the Mish and stuff. But I do think we got the Joey numbers with the Joes we know.
Ah, we forgot CM Goof, aka Michael Smith.
Oh, I feel like we're
Old Man Jenkins.
yes. That's the two.
Johnny
I
Florida.
feel like we're missing somebody. And then you said that, and I was like, yep, there we go.
You forgot Scott and Rybread.
That would have been pathetic. And we would have
Very.
been Yari if we forgot Drew Yari.
Mm-hmm. And his crew. RJ and Prime.
And don't forget the Federation.
The World Wrestling Federation. Fudge.
What the fudge?
What the fudge, I tell ya. Bunch of fudges. What the fudge is going on here with those cats? Shout out to Raz Taz and Binks and Midnight and Panthro.
Panther O.
Panther O.
Panther O, Panther O. Where did he go? Panther O, Panther O.
Panther O says, I'm going to stay in the basement.
He's actually been up more often.
Hmm.
And like him and Binks are not like constantly running from each other.
Hmm.
They let each other have their individual platforms on the cat tree.
Aha. Ooh, shout out to Ben Torrey. Can't forget him.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. Went on by, baby.
Oh, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yes. Bebop.
There's one more show in this month. Bebop and Rocksteady will have it.
Oh, that should be funny.
Oh, there actually is. The 29th is a Sunday.
Ah. I think Dirk might be out of town. Going to Peoria, Illinois, visiting his mother, I believe.
On the 29th?
Oh, yeah, he's going to be gone all week.
So the first week of October.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be back by the 6th?
Hopefully, yeah.
That's right, Kappas.
That's right, Kappas. Why do I sound like the big boss? Berserko! Rock Crusher!
Heavens to Murgatroyd. What's going on here?
Ah, it's SP. Did you get a hug from Ed?
I knew there was something foul. Why did he end up out there? Do I want to tell you who sent him that way? Oh no! I thought it was Collector. He sent Ed to bother me.
Well, he was supposed to give you a hug.
Oh, he gave me a hug, all right. Like I'm gonna hug this button. Oh no. Don't do it, SP.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye. Cancelled. Skeletor. Even.